Hey guys, it's Lewis. Welcome back to Stoned 8 Problems. So, on today's topic or episode, I wanted to go ahead and talk about something that I've been realizing it's been quite recently. Um, like the work being put in and all that stuff. I've been really starting to feel the effects and see the effects of, constantly pushing to try to like escape or deviate from actively engaging in self-destructive behavior, and and it's something that is especially forgotten nowadays. It's all about how much money you got. It's all about already being there and money and stuff like that. And a lot of people focus on the end goals. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I've realized is something that's more important is appreciating the journey to get there. Appreciating the hard work. A lot of people don't really want to work hard anymore. A lot of people like to defer blame on the system and the male patriarchy, and the system is corrupt and there's no way out. You know, and people just want handouts, or you go on Instagram or whatever, and all you see is the end product. And the end product, the people already with the money, the people already with the cars and the jewelries and the houses and the big businesses, or the huge following, or whatever the case may be. And like I said in the previous episode, social media only focuses on the highlights, the end product, not the work that was put in to get to that point. And it's difficult. It's a difficult road. A lot of people don't want to do it because it's just difficult, and it's not guaranteed that you will succeed in the manner that you dream to have succeeded, um, or whatever the case may be, or you may not end up in the position that you mentally place yourself in. You might deviate to something else, or it may just not work out for you. That's what happens to a lot to an entrepreneur. Just because you have a great business idea doesn't mean it's going to stay afloat or stay alive, or it's actually going to be viable and translate accordingly in in the real world. But with what I want to do, like international relations, and I'm doing this and working out and stuff like that, I'm more and more I'm starting to appreciate the work more than the end goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck about the end goal. And the reason I'm appreciating or focusing more on the journey and the steps that I've been taking and the steps I need to take and so on and so forth is because I never thought I would be who I am today if it wasn't for that. Like, I wouldn't be who I am. You know, it's like working out. You know, I didn't think I was gonna get this fucking body when I first started working out. I was a fucking rail. I didn't know I was gonna have nice striations and a nice back and nice symmetry going on. Obviously, it has to do with my how I work out and my nutrition, of course, but my genetics as well. Like, I didn't know that was hiding underneath. Like, all of this was hiding underneath such an anorexic looking motherfucker. And I continue to grow, and I continue to get bigger, and I continue to get stronger. I'm starting to get striations in places I didn't have striations before. And when you see those results, it makes you obviously want to go for more. You know that that drive is what makes us push to be better. And people tend to forget that. But you have to go through those steps. You have to go through the journey, and you never know who you're going to be. You never know who you're going to end up as. You never know how your mentality is going to change, how your perceptions are going to change. If you're on a road towards whatever the case may be in terms of what purpose you have placed for yourself, whether it be in entertainment industry or music or or whatever the fucking is. When you want to be a lawyer or an esthetician or a fucking whatever. And when you're on this path, it happens a lot. Like, you may find an interest somewhere else, or you may develop it to someone you never thought you were going to develop. And while I'm been going through this evolution, Because obviously, fucking, I didn't think I was gonna be who I am today a fucking year ago. To be quite honest with you, I continue to evolve, and that's life, is to continue to evolve. But in order to do that, you have to have at least a journey or something getting you, there. You can't just be floating around. We have to have a purpose, or whether it be a purpose appointed by your God or whatever the fuck it is you may believe in, or whether you are an active nihilist such as myself and may place your own goals. Um, it's essential, and like I said, I appreciate the work, appreciate the journey more than just the end goal. People always become depressed or they lose hope because they're not already at that ideal state. Whether it be materialistically, whether it be financially, whatever the case may be. We're like that's the symptom of the modern man, I guess you could say. Like, we're always planning steps ahead, but we can't wait for the future to already get here. I forgot who said that, but yeah, obviously I'm paraphrasing, but it's true. We have all these plans, but we're just so fucking, uh, we have no patience. We're impatient motherfuckers. We're in the age of, like I said in an episode before, that of instant gratification. We want everything like quick as fuck. We don't give a fuck about the journey. We just want it. Like, whatever we want to get in life, we want it already. Like, fuck everything else. Fuck the steps required. Fuck all that shit. But it's a beautiful thing. In terms of like the unpredictability of what you will become along that journey, along this path that you're gonna be placing. Like, I'm really fucking happy about the man I'm becoming, and I'm finally, after such a long time, I'm very optimistic about what's lying ahead, and I'm not waking up every day fucking hating that I woke up. I'm really fucking excited. I'm excited, and I'm glad that placing myself on a path or whatever, and doing what I need to be doing is preparing me. I guess you could say it's getting me accustomed to enjoy the work. It's getting me accustomed to enjoy the struggle. It's getting me accustomed to placing myself in a mindset that I feel like is going to be required in order to get to where the fuck I want to be. I have big dreams, and like Chris Bumstead said, if you got big dreams and they're scaring you, it's a good thing. They should fucking scare you. Why the fuck do you want to live a mediocre existence and have mediocre dreams and shit when you're human? We're not crocodiles or some shit living on a survival state at all times. That's the beauty of it. And like I said, I'm optimistic, and I'll be quite honest with you, changing my lifestyle, which I feel like everyone should do, especially if you really going through it. Cleaning up your diet and cleaning up your lifestyle definitely helps. And like I said, like anything else, it's not going to be from one day to the next. You're gonna feel like a sudden change unless you tripped a shitstorm on shrooms or something. But at least you made the step. Me not drinking as much as I used to and participating in other extracurricular activities has definitely cleared my mind, has cleared my, cleared my soul, I guess you could say. I'm allowing the diet that I'm in and everything, and my working out and everything to actually, put into full effect in my mind and my body and all that shit without having all these chemicals interjecting the process. So I just wanted to talk about that, like, appreciate the fucking journey, because you never know where you're gonna end up being along the way, and be able to like take a step back and realize that you are on the journey. Just because you're not at the end goal doesn't mean you're losing, doesn't mean you're underachieving, doesn't mean you're fucking up or whatever the case may be. Be able to take a step back and understand or be able to see what you're doing now compared to what you were doing a year ago. You know, compare what your mentality is now to where it was a year ago or 6 months ago, or whatever the case may be, and see that there is progress being made. You know, I still get sometimes like, oh, what the fuck, I'm not doing that. Like, but like, I am making changes. Like, obviously, it's gonna take, you know, it's a never-ending journey. But I am definitely making way better fucking choices than I was a year ago. You know, or even like a year ago. Basically, yeah, a year ago I was still being a fucking jackass and a half. Not as much of a jackass as 2 years ago, but definitely still a fucking huge jackass. Now, you know, it's all about progress. And as long as you're making one step a day, who cares? Or one step a week, or whatever the case may be. But be able to appreciate that you're even on the journey to fucking begin with. You know, a lot of people just remain stagnant. A lot of people don't want to make the jump because it's a fucking scary thing to do. You know, to to willingly place yourself out of your comfort zone. Because at the end of the day, we are creatures of habit. So it's very difficult. It's very nerve wracking for many people to change their behavior concepts, or and change their lifestyles, and what they actively participating in, and getting into something else. You know, obviously, you know, that's where drug addiction and things of that nature come from. Well, that's also chemical, but still, I'm pretty sure, you know, continuously engaging in the same activities is going to somehow fuck with your head chemically as well, because you're just used to this sort of lifestyle. You know, I come from a self-destructive lifestyle. And even when I was really trying, like, telling myself, like, oh my God, I need to get out of this. Oh my God, I need to get out of this. I didn't. You know, I would tell myself every fucking week, okay, I'm not going to spend all my money this weekend. And yet the weekend came around, and by the next Monday, I'd be broke as dick. Even if after I told myself, like, prepping basically mentally for the whole week, and I was still fuck up. Obviously, I don't do that anymore. I don't even go out, but at least you're taking the step. And if you haven't, please do. It's really a wonderful feeling. You know, I'm really glad that I got on it, and especially like you know, there's lots of people that are going through it. You know, struggling and feeling like they're lost. You know, a lot of people are feeling like that nowadays. You know, feeling like there's really no avenues for success and things of that nature. But there is always a way. You know, even idiots get fucking rich and shit. So, Jesus Christ. I mean, well, that's just because we live in an idiotic age. But still, you know, if they could do it, I'm sure everyone can if they just put the fucking work in. Obviously, some people get lucky. Like those two fucking white boy redneck motherfuckers that are popping up now. I don't know what the fucking name is. That they're fucking heavily tatted and shit. And I'm just like, bro, they really make any idiot famous nowadays. But that's just unfortunately the world we fucking live in. But that's just what I wanted to talk about real quick. You know, appreciate the journey. Appreciate that you're putting in work. Appreciate, like, you know, give yourself a round of a fucking applause or a pat on the back, or say kudos to yourself in the mirror, and be happy that you're doing it, and not focus so much on, oh, I'm not there yet, I'm not making the money yet, I'm not in school, or I'm not graduated, or whatever the fuck it is. I'm not there yet. But you know, all that's important is that you continue to be on that fucking path and appreciate the fact that you're there. You know, it's never going to be easy. Nothing good in life comes fucking easy. You know, why the fuck would you want it easy anyways? Because when you make it to the top, ain't nobody going to be able to tell you shit, because no one gave you a fucking handout. And that's how I like it. No one's going to be able to tell me, oh, but I helped you with this, or did this, or did that. No, I did it. That's why I'll be in the next episode, but that's why I really don't give credit to a god. But that's a topic for probably the next episode. I'll segue into that. But yeah, this will be a quick bit of. So please, never forget where you came from, obviously. But more importantly, never forget where you are in comparison to where you were present, past, and then if you're gonna be, and if you're in a good state of mind right now, keep pushing. And one day you're gonna be proud, and you're gonna be actually really excited and looking forward to tomorrow, looking forward to next month or next year or whatever the case may be. Just put your fucking head down and put in the work. And even if you're on that journey, yes, you're gonna face obstacles, but fuck it, you know. That's life, anyways. We're gonna face obstacles whether we're on the path or not. But if you have that proper mind state, if you have that proper mentality already, then you'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? It's just life, and life is always gonna be a bitch. She don't discriminate. She don't give a fuck. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Can't believe I said it did. I apologize for my terrible lack of vernacular, but yeah, please don't forget to do all these things. And thank you guys again for listening and continue to watch and support. I appreciate all of you. And until next time, be safe and peace.